Let's be honest, not every woman you meet is meant to bring peace, love, or happiness into your life. Some women, no matter how beautiful or charming they appear, can drain your energy, crush your confidence, and make your life absolutely miserable. And today, I'm going to help you avoid that because here's the truth. The kind of woman you allow into your life determines the quality of your life. Choose wisely, and you grow stronger, more focused, and more at peace. Choose poorly, and you'll spend months, maybe years, recovering from the emotional damage. So, in this video, we're going to talk about the 8 types of women you must avoid at all costs if you want a peaceful, purposeful, and fulfilling life. And make sure you stay until the end, because the last type is the most dangerous of all, and most men don't even see her coming. Let's dive in. Main content 1. The drama queen. You know the type. Everything's a big deal. A simple disagreement turns into a full blown emotional storm. She thrives on chaos, arguments, and attention. If she's not fighting, she's bored. At first, she can seem exciting, passionate, expressive, unpredictable. But over time, that constant emotional roller coaster will drain your energy. Example: you say you're busy for a few hours and can't reply. She'll immediately assume you're ignoring her. You go out with your friends, and she accuses you of not caring. A drama queen doesn't want peace, she wants performance. And you'll end up exhausted trying to calm storms that never end. Tip: when you notice constant conflict and chaos early in dating, don't try to fix it. Walk away. A peaceful relationship can't exist with someone addicted to drama. 2. The narcissist. At first, she's magnetic, confident. She knows how to charm everyone, but soon, you realize it's all about her. Every conversation circles back to her needs, her feelings, her goals. Your emotions ignored, your accomplishments downplayed. She'll use you as a mirror, someone who reflects her greatness back at her. Example: you celebrate a personal win, maybe a promotion or new project, and instead of congratulating you, she somehow makes it about herself. Well, that's good, but when are you going to focus on our future? A narcissist doesn't want love. She wants admiration and control, and being with her will slowly make you doubt your worth. Tip: the moment you feel your self-esteem shrinking, pay attention. True love uplifts you. It doesn't make you question your value. 3. The victim. This woman always has a sad story, and she loves to play the helpless card. No matter what happens, it's never her fault. She's always the victim of her ex, her boss, her friends, or bad luck. At first, you might feel sympathy. You want to protect her, support her, maybe even save her. But that's where you fall into her trap. Example: she'll complain that her last boyfriend was so toxic. But later, you realize she was the one constantly creating drama. Victim-minded people drain your empathy. They take, and rarely give back. Tip: healthy women take responsibility for their lives. If she's always blaming others, don't think you'll be the one to change her story. You'll just become her next chapter of pain. 4. The gold digger. She loves fancy restaurants, luxury bags, and expensive vacations. But here's the catch: she expects you to pay for it all. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with treating your woman. But when her affection depends on your wallet, that's not love. That's a transaction. Example: she's super sweet when you're spending money, but distant when you're broke or busy. She'll say things like, "I just like men who can take care of me." Translation: I just like men who can finance my lifestyle. Over time, you'll feel more like an ATM than a boyfriend. Tip: a woman who truly loves you will build with you, not just benefit from you. If her loyalty depends on your income, she was never loyal to begin with. 5. The controller. This woman wants to run the show. Your clothes, your friends, your schedule, even your opinions. At first, it feels flattering. You might think, she just cares about me. But slowly, she'll start making you feel guilty for having independence. Example: you tell her you're going out with your friends, and she replies, "Why do you need them when you have me?" Or she constantly checks your phone and gets upset over every female contact. Control is not love. It's insecurity disguised as care. Tip: A healthy woman encourages your freedom because she's secure in herself. If she tries to shrink your world, she's afraid of losing control. And you can't grow in a relationship where you're constantly being monitored. 6. The negative Nancy. You share your goals, your dreams, your passions, and she shoots them down every time. She sees problems in everything and possibilities in nothing. Her favorite words are, that won't work. Why bother? You're wasting your time. Example, you tell her you want to start a business and she says you're not smart enough for that. She might think she's being realistic, but she's just projecting her own fears onto you. Negativity spreads fast. Spend too long with a woman like that and you'll start doubting yourself too. Tip, protect your dreams. Surround yourself with people, especially a partner who believes in your potential, not your limits. 7. The party addict. At first, she's fun, exciting, always down for a good time. You love her energy. She makes every night feel like an adventure. But when the party never stops, it becomes a problem. This type of woman fears stillness. She runs from silence, from self-reflection, from maturity. She's always chasing the next thrill, and you'll end up chasing her, trying to keep up. Example, she spends every weekend clubbing, drinking, or hanging out with random people. And if you don't join, she calls you boring. But long-term happiness doesn't come from chaos. It comes from peace. Tip, if a woman can't enjoy quiet moments or meaningful conversations, you'll never build a deep, lasting bond. Choose a partner who values calm as much as excitement. 8. The manipulator, the most dangerous type. This woman is the hardest to recognize because she's smart. She doesn't yell, she doesn't demand, she influences. She'll subtly twist your words, use guilt or emotional pressure to make you do what she wants. Example, she says things like, if you really loved me, you'd do this, or you're not like my ex, he actually cared. Over time, she'll make you feel like everything you do is wrong, unless it serves her. She'll isolate you from your friends, plant doubts in your mind, and control your emotions without you realizing it. Tip, when someone constantly makes you question your judgment or your worth, step back. Manipulation always starts small, but it grows fast. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Bonus type, the perfect girl illusion. Sometimes the most dangerous woman isn't any of these. She's the fantasy you've built in your head. You see her beauty, her charm, her confidence, and you ignore all the red flags. You project your dreams onto her instead of seeing her as she truly is. But here's the truth. No one is perfect. When you fall in love with an illusion, you set yourself up for heartbreak. See people clearly, not as who you want them to be, but who they really are. Conclusion, motivational ending. At the end of the day, choosing the right woman isn't just about attraction. It's about alignment. The woman you choose will either bring you peace or pain, growth or chaos, purpose or distraction. So choose a woman who adds to your life, not one who drains it. A woman who respects your space, supports your goals, and challenges you to become better, not bitter. And if you've already met some of these types before, don't blame yourself. Every mistake is a lesson. Every heartbreak is a reminder to raise your standards because once you know what to avoid, you finally make room for what's right. So protect your heart, protect your peace, and remember, you don't need a perfect woman. You just need a peaceful one. Call to action. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content about relationships, self-growth, and psychology. Share this with a friend who needs to hear it, and let's help more men avoid the pain that comes from choosing the wrong kind of woman. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and keep growing.